our Tallinn Digital Summit of 2025, the 8th edition, is coming to an end. But before we do, there's a wrap-up, and please allow me to invite to the stage Sten, who is the director of Tallinn Digital Summit. Sten, welcome back.
Thank you.
We were just here 1.5 days ago, and it has been an intense 1.5 days. Some of my favorite moments include, and I've written them down, on Europe's competitiveness, of course, everything that was said over here in the last panel, but also that for Europe, if we don't simply like to become the bottom of the consumption chain of the new technology, we should build it and scale it better ourselves. Then in Europe, we don't have a human resource problem, we have a scaling problem, and this is the biggest problem we have in Europe. Governments need to be good clients, which was what was mentioned today and yesterday several times, and we should not get stuck in strategies, we should actually be more pragmatic. And the last panel, I think, was an excellent example of how we can be more pragmatic. On the security, my favorite points included that we have to learn from Ukraine because they really know what they are doing, and they're saying that human capital is the most essential part of any deterrence. And actually, the technology used in battlefields is built by civilian companies. So again, let's cooperate, let's use those civilian companies. And of course, we need to put humans in the center. Whether it's bridging, the digital divide with 2.6 billion people still not having access to connectivity, whether it's changing the teaching methods we have been using for 200 years and deploying AI to boost our cognitive skills, or really putting just humans first and our values first. But Sten, over to you. Can you pick any favorites? How do you rate the success of the event? And what was your favorite session, if you may say so?
So I think it was TDS as never before. We had 12,000 delegates coming here to the National Library, here on our rooms, on our different floors, learning, meeting, talking, debating, and etc. There were 58 sessions on 3 of our stages. There were 110 speakers. I can give a little secret.
Before you said 108, so 2 speakers just randomly came from the audience and said, I want to speak as well.
Well, actually, yeah. And there was a couple of really great briefings today, for example, upstairs on quantum and security and so forth. So yes, two speakers also emerged. And originally, we planned 40, but TDS is about giving a lot of information, a lot of debates. So I think that was absolutely fantastic. We had 15 Estonian companies showing their solutions. They're still out there, go talk to them. They are the basic infrastructure and the innovators taking things to the forefront. So I think it was altogether exceptional. What stayed with me? I think 6 months ago, when we started looking at the concept of TDS, or a little bit more than 6 months ago in February, the picture of AI looked very bleak. Remember, the Paris AI Summit and the Munich Security Conference were exactly on the same week. The messages on technology that came from Paris were very mixed. We understood that AI was going to be part of the grand powers portfolio, and the legitimate fear, especially for small countries, was what is the road ahead. The picture on the Munich Security Conference was equally bleak. Now here, what I've seen from these conversations, that first of all, we are not at these crossroads. I think that there is a way forward together, both between public sector, private sector, Europe, Ukraine, and our transatlantic allies. And I think what I've really felt is that there is a genuine commitment of harnessing the technology and making it work for good, for governments, for private enterprises, and of course, for our collective security.
Thank you so much. This really has been an excellent 2 days, and
Sandra?
I have to ask you one question.
Yes.
Will there be a Tallinn Digital Summit 9?
I'm sure. But before I say that out, I would like to give everyone to give a very warm applause to Sandra, who specifically came out of a maternity leave to MC the TDS.
Thank you so much from my side. Thank you to our amazing team from ICDS, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Justice and Digital Affairs, Ministry of Economic Affairs and Communications, the organizational team.
The National Library.
The National Library, of course, the production team, we love you. And first and foremost to Sten, to you yourself, for putting together this impressive agenda for us. And if I may sum up with one quote from Mr. Rondepierre, one problem is thinking you can do everything on your own. Key question is, what am I going to do that others can do with me? And the things that will be actually meaningful and useful. I think we have done this beautifully so over the past 2 days.
See you next year.
See you next year.